We're all set for the...
Yeah, I was just about to come find you.
Now sprout to life then on that breeze seek the place where wind and tale entwine, and once there, make 3 riddles, for in poetry and song will this story start to blow.
Come on! Another riddle? All that talk about wind and melodies? Oh!
Care to elaborate?
Wind, music, poetry. Tone-deaf bards got...
You mean Lord Barbados? Albedo introduced us when I first arrived in Mondstadt. I mean, someone like me was bound to catch his eye sooner or later.
It's better that it's out in the open anyway.
I'm pretty sure he's already caught wind of what's going on here. Why don't we...
Right.
Traveler, Paimon! What a sight for sore eyes! I heard your voices calling out to me on the wind.
Sorry to disturb you, Lord Barbados.
Disturb me? Not at all! To tell you the truth.
What is it?
3 riddles and 3 melodies. That sure takes...
That's like running to tone-deaf...
Long ago, those mages came to Mondstadt. But I replied, let us make music, not war. And so I strummed my lyre and sang them this verse. O wind, pass through verdant leaves unseen, where shape your formless leap at the edge of a sea of clouds, where land meets sky. Fly beneath the stars up high, where mortal noise is swept aside, that my dear guests with starry eyes may share the dreams they hold inside. Now go to where I vowed to keep a quiet spot for them to sleep. No clash, no contest bars the way, just tea and mirth to fill the day. There you have it, the 3 melodies. As for the answers to those 3 riddles, I trust you can guess them by now.
The woods, the edge of a cliff, and the sky?
Correct! Funnily enough, your mother was also the first to solve it. There must be some kind of special rapport between those who write stories and those who sing them.
The woods, a cliff, and the sky. Oh! So that's where it is!
I suppose the spot that answer points to is where you're headed next. You should know, after solving my riddle, the mages even accepted my proposal and made that location their official meeting spot. And going by what your book is suggesting, once you found it, you might want to try playing the melody I just shared with you.
Guess you can be pretty reliable when it counts, huh? Great Animal Archon?
Thanks for the help, Lord Barbados.
Still got questions for me, huh?
Yeah, you must have read countless tales in your time, being a wandering bard and all. In your experience, why might an author consider a story unfinished?
Unfinished? Well, I guess if there's something left to accomplish in the story, or, if the last line goes, to be continued.
Huh?
Wow, your help...
In all seriousness, I would think the answer to that question lies in your mother's story.
All right, then. We should get going.
I wonder when they're next.
Now, we just need these, and we should be able to gather the.
A musical performance. Out of all the things Miss Lisa has taught me, that's the one I'm worst at.
Even a war that shook the world could not halt the witches' gatherings. Yet even so, with the passing of time, 3 of their teacups no longer came to be set. The witches did not linger long in sorrow, for the Story Witch had brought glad tidings of her own. Born was her dragon child, safe and sound. Her fellow witches offered up their blessings, eagerly debating how to celebrate the child's birth. In the end, they settled on the most vibrant balloons they could find. After all, what could be more joyous than the arrival of new life? And so, the witches' gathering turned into a birthday celebration.
So, we're back in the story world.
As if from nowhere, new guests appeared at the witches' table. Yet while everyone else was busy thinking about what kind of gift to offer, these 3 seemed to have come. Hardly the recipe for a warm welcome to a birthday party, now is it?
A gift?
Hey, what's this all about? We only just found out this was a party.
While the guests voiced their complaints and grievances, perhaps they should have been wondering what kind of...
So, we need to bring a gift?
Perhaps it would...
Why didn't you just sit?
The witches went on chatting away, ignoring empty-handed guests. The witches went on chatting away, ignoring the empty-handed guests.
Hey, could we use these as gifts?
At last, the guests...
Guess that's a yes then.
Still, the guests wondered, what kind of gift might the little dragon really want? Should they put a warrior's sword in his hand and send him out on an unstoppable quest? Or perhaps a wanderer, or maybe even a...
Okay. Wow. Oh yeah. Technically, we're...
You want me to choose?
How come?
For as long as I can remember, I've spent most of my time living in the stories my mother created. I always thought my mother had everything written out for me already, just like the toy figures in Constellation Metropole. What I wanted to do with my own future. Huh. That's something I've never really thought about. What did I want back then? This is the first time I've ever asked myself that question.
Sounds like this is the perfect opportunity to answer it then. It's been a while since you left Simulanka, and after everything that's happened, it might be about time to start thinking about your future.
Then let me give it some thought.
In the end, the guests
So, you're...
I just really want. If my time in Nodcry taught me anything, it's that a lot of problems in this world can. As long as I can help people, that's enough for me. Really? But.
Alright. They should let us in now that we've got a gift.
Hello there. Brought a gift.
The newly arrived guest presented his accepting the guest's blessing. The story witch invited him and his friends to take their. Finally, she could introduce them. It was then that the seer witch, diviner.
You gave him the same name as that
That's right. But the life.
What folly to love so blindly. For as you must know, his fate.
Then the witches at the table fell silent, for they knew the seer witch's words had never once. Yet, just as clearly, they recognized that at last the merry witch stepped forward.
So be it. Then we'll all lend a hand.
You mean to defy one of the fundamental rules of this?
I refuse to be shackled by such rules. Besides, this is. Oh? Sounds like an interesting experiment.
I suppose. Were we to succeed in this endeavor?
The merry witch finally talked, warm and strong as the sun she was. And so the witches.
For this child, I shall
For this child, I shall leave a formula For this child, I shall call upon wondrous magic.
All the story witch had was the pen in her hand. Yet with the. For this child, I shall leave behind the last with the witch's blessings given. In the midst of the dragon child's birthday celebration, the seer witch proclaimed her prophecy. The child had been given the evil dragon's name, and with it, the burden of its fate. But hearing this, the story witch vowed to rewrite it all, for such was her love and resolve. And so the other witches offered their gifts in turn, marvels as rare as any in the cosmos. Together, they sought to test one of the fundamental laws of this world, in part to support a mother's love, and in part to sate their own curiosity. Oh, and I almost forgot. Our new guests came bearing blessings of their own. Who knows? Perhaps this extra bit of courage might be all the little dragon needs to change his fate.
looks like those witches in the story were the mages of...
The evil?
Oh, is that what you're worried about? But...
Ah, the mages must have had a hand. Also, I was just thinking.
Oh... it feels less like we're filling in the gaps, but we use the ink, right?
Yeah, I guess we're doing something right. Maybe I'll... Anyway, thanks for all your...
Okay then. See you in the next chapter.
I think I'm gonna stick around if you feel like jumping...